Hey guys, so we're going to try something a little bit different today here. I'm actually using my phone to record this one in the shop, so if the sound is a little bit off, forgive me. Let me know, we'll work on it next time. For now, I still don't have a microphone for the new computer. That's another long story I won't get into today, but let's see how this works. So today what I wanted to talk about is something new we've gotten in the store. These are called LaLoops. What it amounts to is this little pendant here is designed to hold your glasses, but what's really cool with these, you'll see, is this hinge. So this hinge is actually made for a full 360 degrees of rotation, and they most definitely do that. The advantage of that and what it amounts to is these will actually move with you and your glasses. So that loop is always going to stay oriented down, which is going to keep your glasses in place where they need to be, whether that's a second pair of sunglasses, readers, whatever you're throwing in them, or just to look cool, because some of these are really nice. There's some jewelry grade stuff, freshwater pearl chains, leather chains, solid gold chains, lots of cool options with these things, and maybe we'll get into the more jewelry grade next time. But for now, I just want you to know these are available. Of course, I have them, duh. But there's something cool anyways. So what it amounts to, just like it looks like. Put your glasses down there and you'll see those are not going anywhere. I'm trusting my most cherished pair of glasses on this chain, and I'm bouncing it around like it doesn't matter. So that should give you some idea how much I trust these things. I've already tried them with some other cheaper glasses or older ones that I have that I don't care about quite as much as these before I did that. But this is one of the more entry-level chains, and it still has that good of a hinge that you don't have to worry about where these guys are going. So you can definitely trust them with your finest, most expensive pair of sunglasses, especially as you get up into the higher jewelry grade. They swivel and move even nicer, just as you would expect as you move up in tiers. Those connectors get a little bit nicer. So on this one, you'll see it's a couple of links attached to that swivel hinge there and there, and that gives you that full range of motion. Now some of the other ones, again, as you move up into the jewelry grade stuff, they get a little bit nicer, a little bit more fluid. Overall functionality remains the same. Now the only ones I did see that were somewhat problematic in reviews, and I didn't feel they were made quite as well, so I didn't bring those in, but the sport chains they make, they're an active, they call it I think they actually do call it their sport range. I don't remember. Like I said, I didn't look into them too much. Past a few reviews that were out there were pretty negative, so yeah, I'm not chancing it. But those, they have a stretchy cord. Not quite as nice of a connection here. Just not great overall. So these, I feel like, were really good quality for the price point. And again, I trust you've seen them a million times. These are my babies. They are not going anywhere. They're part of who I am. And I trusted them on these, so what's that tell you? But again, all kinds of styles. So they've got finishes ranging from this, a little bit more masculine with that antique silver, black leather chain. They have all the way up to braided fine Italian chains, actual 24 karat solid gold chains that's done in a matte finish. I actually have one of those, super nice stuff. But anyways, I'll spare you the details of the exact designs. Maybe I'll feature some other ones in with some of the other sunglasses as we go along. Now, if you've ever seen these before, they were actually really common in a few videos. And I was watching one recently as far back as the Christmas with the Cranks. I don't know if you love Christmas movies. My wife starts watching them before Halloween's even over, and I'm mad because I don't get to watch all the scary movies. I'm a Halloween guy, sorry. But still love Christmas too. We all have our fun holidays. Hers is Christmas, mine's Halloween, so you can imagine how divided of a house that is. Anyway, what was I talking about? Christmas with the Cranks, the movie. So, one of the primary starring actresses is actually wearing one of these for her readers towards the later half of the movie. Now, what's kind of cool about these, the creator's actually in Los Angeles. These are all handmade in Los Angeles, California. So they're made in the U.S. That's always an advantage with stuff like this, right? We want it here and good quality, and that is one way to assure that, bar none. So what I was getting about with movies, you've probably seen these featured before, and that is because they are so good at what they do. And I know I was actually talking with the owner and the creator of the company, so she wasn't in optical before, but just from a need of her own, instead of the traditional, they rest down here, it can get messed up. That's really bad about bending the joints here, by the way, so I don't always recommend that, even though I have some other cool ones in the shop. There's some people that won't use anything else. It's what they know, it's what they like, they can stick with that. I have them, they're nice, but they're not quite at the level of what this is. So this is something a little bit different. Now, they do have some of that traditional two-prong holder chain thing. If that's your game, they make some very nice ones. I'm just not a big fan of that. That's personal. I know a lot of people that love them. I sell them all the time. They work great. But this, much, 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 much better. And that is because the person that owns the company that designed these, she wanted something a little bit more fashionable, a little more traditional in look and style, but could still function really well. And she definitely hit it out of the park on function, let me tell you. As you've seen, they do their job quite well. Outside of that, if you've ever heard them before or used one, let me know your feedback on the product. I know what mine is. You're probably not going to sway it, but hey, I'm open to anything, so let's hear what you've got. Otherwise, we'll get back to some more of the Varney sunglasses next week. We're going to do some clip-ons, actually, by recommendation of a viewer. We'll get to that probably midweek next week. We'll see when they come in. I was told they were shipping yesterday. I didn't get that notification. Maybe not. Anyways, let me know your thoughts, feedback, anything else you're interested in. I'll get that video up as soon as I can. Take care in the meantime, and we will see you guys next time.